deliver them. We've committed to build 1.5 million homes in this Parliament. Those are homes
we're talking
young
about 4 or 5 years.
to get on the housing
ladder. You have
ladder.
to give us something as
the
Chancellor
Kate,
that people can feel will get better.
Madam Deputy Speaker. Madam Deputy Speaker, on the day that he took office, the Prime Minister said that he wanted to restore trust to British politics with action, not words. Well, today...
The Bank of England just dropped a bomb that could devastate Rachel Reeves' economic vision. As Labour's shadow chancellor, Reeves has painted a bold new future, but has the bank just exposed it as...
His actions speak for themselves, with a budget that contains broken promise after broken promise. And reveals the simple truth that the Prime Minister and the Chancellor have not been straight with the British people. Time and again, we Conservatives warned Labour would tax, borrow and spend far beyond what they were telling the country.
Right, but spades in the ground, creating jobs in this Parliament.
All right, that's a clear answer. You're saying it won't be in 2050, it'll be 10 years from now, 2035. Now look, Chancellor, this is your
economic fantasy. This move has left political analysts stunned and could reshape Labour's entire strategy. Buckle up. This political and financial firestorm is just beginning. It all started with a surprise announcement from the Bank of England. In a move few saw coming, the bank released a report paired with a policy stance that directly undercut Labour's economic platform. Specifically, the bank doubled down on its fiscal tightening position, warning that the UK economy couldn't handle increased public spending without risking inflation and interest rate spikes. This directly contradicts Reeves' recent promises of increased infrastructure investment, public sector spending, and an expansive economic stimulus plan under a future Labour government. Rachel Reeves has been championing what she calls Securonomics, a plan to rebuild Britain through green investment, public sector growth, and industrial renewal. We can't afford not to invest in Britain, she recently said. But the Bank of England clearly disagrees. Their message: the economy is too fragile, inflation risks are still too high, and any large-scale spending would likely backfire. And they didn't mince words. Some are calling this a direct rebuke of Reeves' economic vision. The political fallout has been swift. Tory MPs seized on the bank's statement, branding Reeves as economically reckless. Even some centrist economists are now questioning the feasibility of her approach. Labour's numbers don't add up, one headline blared. Others warned that Reeves may have boxed Labour into a corner just months before the general election. Behind the scenes, sources say panic is spreading through Labour's economic advisory team. Has the shadow chancellor's credibility taken a fatal hit? Of course, we have to ask, was this purely economic analysis, or is there a political angle here? The Bank of England is supposed to be independent, but critics argue the timing and tone of the statement feel oddly targeted. Some Labour supporters are crying foul, suggesting this was a calculated move to weaken Labour's momentum ahead of the next election. But bank officials insist it's just about protecting the economy, no politics involved. The public response has been divided. Some voters are applauding the bank for standing firm, while others are furious, seeing it as an attack on democratic economic reform. More importantly, this clash has ignited a much larger debate. Who should shape Britain's economy, the elected government or an unelected central bank? This could mark a turning point in the relationship between politicians and financial institutions. And it puts Labour in a difficult spot. Do they double down or pivot fast? For Rachel Reeves, this isn't just a policy debate, it's a test of leadership. Can she defend her economic strategy under pressure? Or will this force a major rethink before Labour even gets a shot at power? One thing's clear, the Bank of England just delivered a massive blow. Whether it's a knockout punch or just the start of a bruising fight, we're about to find out. So what do you think? Did the Bank of England go too far, or did Rachel Reeves' plans need a serious reality check? Is Labour's economic vision already unraveling? Let us know in the comments. Smash that like button if you're following UK politics closely, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next major development. This story is far from over. Stay alert, stay informed, and stay skeptical.
Like this video and subscribe my channel for bombshell political updates.